Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us. This is Erica Matos of the Feel Good Shift. Excited to bring you Desiree Mangandog, who is so brilliant in everything that she does. I want to read you a little bit about her so that you know why I'm excited to bring her to you. She's basically just like this badass person that I met at a conference recently. And if you're in my tribe or if you're brand new, you know that I'm all about helping you live your best life. And I'm all about giving you tools to help you get there as quickly as possible and as swiftly and painless as possible. Of course, we're still in this amazing journey. So we're not saying that it's going to be completely smooth, but that we can actually make it a lot smoother than you've probably been experiencing. Desiree is an acupuncturist and essential oils expert. She specializes in emotional well-being with the use of essential oils and Chinese medical principles. She's an author, speaker, intuitive healer, and thought leader. Her greatest passion is to educate and empower individuals with tools to achieve extraordinary levels of wellness. Her core philosophy is that most physical imbalances are caused by stagnant emotions and limiting beliefs. And the key to wellness is to create smooth flow of energy that is rhythmic and consistent, just like a heartbeat. And I absolutely agree with that. And I absolutely love that. And I just want to bring Desiree on. Say hi to the crowd, Des.
Hello. Thank you so much, Erica, for having me on. I am really honored to know you and to just do this thing with you, waking up the human consciousness. So I am Desiree, and I have an interesting gift. I am very keen on picking up vibrations and frequencies of all kinds of emotions, and I love to pair it with the essential oil. So taking a frequency of hopelessness and using essential oils that rise it into extreme levels of hope and optimism. So we are going to have a wonderful webinar coming up on the 27th, is it, or
Yes.
27th? That's right, on the 27th. So we're going to go over a few topics. One, we've got to learn how to release trapped emotions that are within our body, which is also our subconscious mind, as well as breaking limiting beliefs. So it's our subconscious programs that affect most of our conscious thoughts, which then affect our mood and our feelings. And when you feel down and out or fed up or overwhelmed or stressed, how effective are you as a friend, as a spouse, as a mother, as a person in your company or in your work field? You want to show up feeling calm and collected and centered and grounded, present, not in reaction mode, okay? And understand that you are never a victim to the emotions that you feel or the predominant thought patterns that go in your head. A lot of us women especially, we think we're not good enough. We think we're not smart enough. We think we're worthless. We're terrible parents. And if we were to put like a megaphone to what goes on in our head, you would be just, oh my goodness, why am I beating myself up so much, right? So I want to help you guys, ladies, to not beat yourself up so much and really understand your true beauty, your gifts, and your magnificence. And, you know, this is really easy stuff to talk about, right? Like, there is you may want to forgive somebody, but your body just won't do it. Every time you think of that person, you just, oh, I can't stand her or him, right? So this is why I love using essential oils, because it bypasses like our desire or lack of desire to forgive someone. When you use essential oils in strategic ways, you can get out of hopelessness. You can get out of fear and worry and panic and anxiousness. You don't have to live there. You don't have to stay there, because these essential oils, they vibrate so high that these low frequencies cannot coexist with the essential oils. So by default, you are going to be lifting your vibration. So I just want to give you ladies hope and understand that you have a way. There is a way. I am testimony to that. I have a history of bipolar disorder, so I understand what going down the rabbit hole feels like. I understand what it is to, like, you know what, this world is just too much, and I just want to crawl in a hole and go away, right? We all have those moments in our lives. So I get it. And I've been able to crawl myself out from there and become victorious. So I would love the opportunity to share with you how you can use these essential oils to get out of that dark place, because you don't need to be there ever. All right. We use essential oils to interrupt patterns. We use essential oils to rewire our brain with new thought patterns, new subconscious programming, which then lead to better, more empowering thoughts, which then lead to more passion and excitement and joy and faith and hope. So you can live a life that way. I promise you. I've worked with so many women doing this every day. So I really look forward to this. Is there anything, Erica, that I've missed that you want me to touch on, or that you have a question about our wonderful 1 hour webinar we're doing?
I think it's kind of like, let's touch a little bit on why people are so stressed out and overwhelmed, because I know that this is something that we're going to be touching on. And I think one of the main reason people are coming is because they're a little bit stressed and overwhelmed. And it's like, but why? Why are we in that space? Yeah.
Yes. I'll give you one great answer. I mean, it's a multidimensional, issue here. But I have found that in our culture, in Western culture, especially in America, we're a very repressed society. Mm-hmm. And especially, I believe the ones who struggle so much with feeling that darkness and that hopelessness or overwhelm or anxious, we have extraordinary gifts and talents, and we're not using them, and we're not living in alignment with our true self. So we buy into what the world says we should do. Like, you got to do what's safe. You got to do what's secure. Got to, get good grades, get a great job, and make sure that you can pay your mortgage. And, and living, when you're a creative, when you're a healer, when you're an artist, even engineers are artists, right? Whatever your art is, if you don't live your art, as a teacher, as a chef, it doesn't matter. Everything is really art. But if you don't live that out, and you're out of alignment with your true self because you care so much about what your parents think, what society thinks, that is when you're overwhelmed and stressed. But I promise you, when you live in alignment with your true self, you are beaming, you are shining. People are drawn to you, because that's a rare thing, ladies. It is a rare thing. And that's why those ladies or gentlemen, they stand out. Like Tony Robbins, he stands out, doesn't he? He did not have a college education, yet he is the most practical psychologist you will ever meet, and he gets results like this. And he is totally living his purpose and his gifts, and he's enjoying it. And so hence he's attractive, and people are attracted to him and very successful. So I want to encourage you all to just say yes to you, and say yes to your curiosity and your interest, and to foster that, because the more you do that, the more your vibration lifts. So that would be one short answer, but we could definitely dive more into that on that call too.
Yeah. And I am so excited. This is you're teaching me so much right now, and I'm learning so much from you, and I'm really excited because you're like this vast knowledge base, and I really want people to tap into you and what you know, and the gifts that you bring. So I'm really excited. This is going to be like a powerful webinar that we're going to be hosting on the 27th. With this video, there's going to be a link that you can click on, sign up. You're going to get all the information there, and we're so excited to have you all there. It's going to be really interactive, so you definitely want to sign up and come on board. It's going to be limited space, and you definitely want to connect with Desiree, because she has already transformed me, and you already know that I've been on this journey for a while. So when I find people that are that powerful, I definitely want to bring them to you, and she is no exception to that. Any final thoughts, Desiree, on to why this thing is going to be so amazing?
Oh, well, I think you all are going to be very pleasantly surprised. Even if you don't have essential oils with you and you're on that call, I have strong intention. So you will experience some shifts as you're attending the call or even watching the recording. So don't feel like, oh, I need these oils right now. We do want you to get some oils, of course, but you're still going to experience it as we're doing this. So I just want to leave hope with you that from this moment forward, everything can change. And, there's lots of tools out there. I get it. There's lots of tools. This is the tool that I know, and this is the tool that I have used. And I'm an acupuncturist. So I've worked with needles. I work with Chinese herbs, and I've combined like herbology and acupuncture and meridian therapy, like together in one. So it is like super strength, and understand that you can make shifts like this in a moment. It's not something that has to take, weeks, months, years, decades. No, you can shift instantaneously. Yes, some things we need to apply for a couple of weeks just to ground in new patterns and all, but really what's 1 or 2 weeks? It's not very long. So I just want to leave you with some great hope and get you very well educated and empowered so you can do these things yourself. You don't have to always see somebody all the time. You can have great tools with you and know that you can take care of yourself with just a little roll of melaleuca, like on the back of your neck, to go from like panic to like, everything's fine. Everything is more than fine. So if you're sensitive, ladies, if you're really sensitive and you take on people's problems easily, wow, this is gonna rock your world, because you do not have to feel everybody's stuff all of the time. Because I know many of you are gonna be empaths and healers on this call. So no. You can serve and give and show up without taking the baggage home with you. And trust me, I was an acupuncturist. I was absorbing people's stuff before. That was one of my issues. And I would end up like tired and exhausted and sick as a result. And I didn't know how to protect myself. So this is going to help you protect yourself so you don't take on people's stuff. And then you feel so much more free.
Okay.
Right.
If that doesn't do it for you, trust me, there's going to be so much more that we're going to be covering on the call. The whole protection protocol alone is something that you definitely want to sign up for. So I think that's it for right now. If you want more of us, you know what to do. Click on the link, sign up for the webinar, May 27th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. And this is kind of like your little intro as to what we're going to be up to. Okay. Talk to you all then. Thank you so much, Desiree.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.